What's up guys, it's Day on Day, and today we're going to be unboxing a massive unboxing from thecubicle.us. Enjoy the video. So let's get straight into it. So now we're inside of the box and I'm going to start reviewing them one by one. So this is what it looks like. It's very full. I'll set the box aside here on my table and I'll start taking things one by one. So let's see. This is the first thing. I have two sets of these sets with timers and mats. So here's like the timer and here's the mat, and there are two sets of them. These are the G4 ones, so they're, in my opinion, the best ones, and here's a bag just for them. So that was those. Then of course some bubble wrap. Then we have this. I'm gonna show these in more detail very soon. But we have a gear cube, a Gan 356 Air, a Valk 3, 2x2 ghost cube, and then this is a 5x5 Wushuang, and it came in a bundle. Here's my 2x2. It also came in that same bundle, and the 4x4 from that same bundle. Then, very importantly, a 1x1, a very tricky puzzle to solve. Some screwdrivers, a QG floppy cube 1x1x3, a heavy lube kit with some D&M. Then this is the Amar lube for my friend, and then this comes to the end. We still have a little cubicle receipt and the other receipt, little pamphlet. So now I'll start showing these one by one in more detail. So before I start explaining of all of them, I want to give a shout out to Levi Yi. I'll put a link in the description for his channel, and he sold these two puzzles to me with a very cheap price, 15 euros, and I got both of them, and they're both very good quality, at least for me as a beginner in both of the events, so go check out his channel. So I'll be first taking all of these like non-puzzle things. So the first is of course this stack mat. I took them out of the wraps. I have of course two sets of these like I told you. So this is the G4. I don't know what brand, but it just speed stacks read there, and it's like a little, it's just the one I prefer and nothing very complicated about it. Then we have a big mat you can put on a table or something, and then of course a little bag you can put them in if you want to go to some kind of maybe a competition to your friend's house or something like that, so you can take them with you. And so that's the mats. And then we have we have the Marlube, and the Marlube is, well, most of you should know what a Marlube is. It's just one of the best and most known lubes usually people use. I personally also use this, but this bottle is for my friend, so I already have one myself, but this isn't coming for me. So that's this Marlube, a big one, a very big one. Then I have 3 of these Moyu mini screwdrivers. I just wanted to have a handy screwdriver, always like handy and just fit in my pocket. So it's just so annoying when you don't have a screwdriver and you want to tension your cube and you need to go look for one. So now I'll have those handy. And then here's the heavy lube kit. So this has these kinds of tips on how you can insert the lube. Then these kind of like spraying things where you can put them, and then some DNM 37, which is said to be like similar to Maru, but it doesn't dry out so quickly. So it's supposed to be the Cubicle Labs new Maru lube, pretty much, but it looks totally different. So that's then the heavy lube kit. I don't really know it was like the names of the lubes except the DNM 37. So there are those. And now to the cubes or puzzles. So here is the 1x1. A simple 1x1, very complicated. Then we have this, which was the QJ floppy cube. And as you may know, I haven't had one, but it should be able to shapeshift like this. So that gives it a little bit of a challenge, but it's still really easy. It's pretty much just to get it to a cube form and then to like twist these edges. So there isn't really anything. It feels pretty stable. It is a little like loose, but it doesn't. It feels like it's a little gummy, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna pop very easily. And then third, we have this 2x2 gear cube. This should also be pretty easy to solve, but let's check it out. So this, I always thought that looks very awesome. So you can rotate it like, yeah, you can turn it like this from these, like, wait a second. Yeah, like this. Somehow, I don't know what piece I should be turning, but yeah, like this. So it like turns everything. Or then you could just take it apart, like to two pieces, and turn just these pieces. I'm not really very familiar how it turns and that kind of stuff, but... And then it gets a little like weirdly, but looks very cool to solve. It looks so nice when you turn all of them. But that's the 2x2 gear cube. Then another 2x2 puzzle is the 2x2 ghost cube. So this should be similar to 2x2. So this is in red. I really think it looks very nice, the colors. And yeah, this turns well. It feels a little like papery, maybe, but it still moves really well, and it maybe catches a little bit, but it's a pretty complicated puzzle, so I don't think you can expect the best quality turning in the world. But that's good, and but I think the shades are really good, or the red is really nice. So that's the 2x2 ghost cube. So now I'm gonna show some of the little like regular cubes. Here is a 2x2. I'm not actually really sure what 2x2 this is. It's some kind of Fusion, I think it is. At least it reads there. But this came in a bundle. Like I said, I got a really good deal bundle. And this just feels so smooth. Like it maybe sounds a little sandy, but it's just like effortless turning. And then corner cutting, well, corner cutting it could maybe be a little better on. It can't do 45, it can do a little less than 45, but well, reverse is pretty good. Reverse is almost the same as normal. And it just is like very silent, a little sandy, and I just really like it. It's so smooth and sandy, it's a weird feel. Very different than my Moyu Weipa, which is like a clacky feel, I'd say. So now there are two really famous cubes, or like at least two, 3x3s, the Valk 3 and the Gan Air. I have now both of them, and I'm gonna now do them now. So if I just get this open, I don't know how I'm supposed to open this. don't want to rip the box, but how can they make it so hard to open it? Oh, now I got it. It was just really airtight. Wow. I've been waiting this moment for so long. So let's get this plastic wrap out of the way. We won't be needing that. And here is the Valk 3. Wow. This is also a really nice, it's like maybe a little sandy, plasticky feeling, but still really smooth, and I can fully understand why this is one of the like best speed cubes right now. Oh, I messed up. Nice. Like that. So that was the Valk 3, really impressive, and I'm not sure yet that will the Valk 3 or the Gan Air become my new main. One of them will, but let's see how well the Gan performs. Can it match up the Valk's performance? I've heard that this should be really smooth and silent and like airy, like the name. I think I need to use my knife. They've packaged it a little too well for me. Okay, I should be good to go. Yeah. Here's the Gan Air. Really excited for this. Yeah, this is just like this is also similar. This is maybe, well, this is really good. And corner cutting anywhere. Here I found one place that might be a little lucky. I actually didn't try the Valk's corner cutting, so I could try that and compare these two. So here's the Gan. 45, no problem. Reverse, like here to the line. Let's see how about the Valk. The Valk corner cuts maybe even slightly better than the Gan, but reverse is better with the Gan. Reverse, gets stuck like here, but it's also still good. Or maybe not, they're pretty similar. But they have a similar feel, like a little sandy. This has a more plasticky feel, and this has a very airy feel. I don't know, I need to solve and take some tests of which I'll take as my main, but they're both really good.